And welcome back, viewers of the channel. Judging by the title of this video, you can probably guess what's going on here. I'm issuing yet another challenge. Now I know it's only been like a week since I put out my last one, and I hope I gave you all enough time to respond. I had tons of responses and it brought a lot of joy to me. It's great to see how many people were interested in the challenge, and this really helps a lot of diecast collectors connect, just from a challenge of your favorite vehicles. So now I'm issuing another one. This one's going to be, what are your favorite supercars? And now some of these right here are my favorites, I guess you can say. These are some I really like having in my collection, and I have a story for a few of them here. So, kick back, relax, let's get right into it. We'll start off with this one right here. Now this was a thrift store find. I found this in a bag of cars, and I think it included a Hot Wheels Range Rover, an older one, Land Rover, I forget which one it was, and a couple other older vehicles. They were all really old, but this one is, what scale is this even on? 1/55th scale. It says 1984, a Group C racer by Matchbox. And now you can see it's a little play worn, and I have a little bit of an issue. This headlight likes to fall backwards, so I have to kind of push it forward at times through the wheel well. But look how wide this thing is compared to a Hot Wheel car. Very cool. And I've seen this particular vehicle missing the wing, so I think that's interesting. That's still on there. It lasted for a very long time. The glass is intact. It's not cracked or scratched, so very cool. There's the Group C racer. Thrift store find. And we might as well go on to this one too, since this is a thrift store find as well. I found this one. If I remember correctly, I think it was by itself in a bag. It was like $1.25. And this is an older one, and I noticed how great a shape it was in. So I really wanted it. It's only got a little crack in the glass right there, which is kind of minute. And there's a lot of wheel variations of this. This is the Ferrari F40, if I remember correctly. It says Mattel Inc. 1988 Malaysia base, so I think this is probably from the 90s at some point. Here is the back of it. Check out the engine in there. Very cool metal on metal car. I like that one a lot. So those are two thrift store finds right there. And we'll go on to the next one I have a little bit of a story for. The 2016 Bugatti Chiron. Whenever this one first came out, I think it was like 2019 or last year, I really don't remember, everybody was just flocking to find this, and I was watching people on the internet. They were buying like 20 of these at a time, just scalping them up. Now I know this is a desirable hypercar, supercar, exotic car, whatever you like to call it. Very fast car, let's just put it that way. But for people to go out there and completely take it away from everybody else, that's what the term scalper comes from, if you don't know. So like I said, they would find 20 of these on the pegs, or they'd raid some cases on a pallet and just take every single one of them. Then they go on their eBay or wherever and sell them for a few dollars more than what they bought them for. So to me, that just is kind of like a scumbag move. I mean, you know, money is what makes the world go around, but come on, I mean, leave it for a kid or a fellow collector, you know? So I got a couple of those. Very cool. And moving on to this beautiful looking Porsche. This one is the Porsche 934.5. And I just love this one simply for the blue and black color. Plus I like the design of it, the big wing coming off the back, and almost looks like it's got a wide body stance in the back. Very nice car. This one I think is metal on metal. At least it looks like it is and feels like it is. Looks like it's got dark blue windows and back glass and windshield. Or that could be the interior that's blue, I really can't tell. Very cool either way. Still waiting on that supercar race. When I have time, I'm going to do that. Moving on to the next one. This one is another Porsche. This is the 911 GT3 RS. If you're interested in more supercars that I have, I've done videos on my supercar collection, and I have a lot more that was outside of that video. It's hard to get them all compiled into one video. So this one's great just for the black rims, and look how you can push the wheels out and give it a little bit more stance. It's kind of cool how you can do that. It's got big old long axles apparently. I like the black rims with the black going down the side, the Porsche logo, and the lime green color. Not sure what year this one came out. It says 2016 on the base, so that very well could have been a little bit before or after that. Probably after. I think that's how they do that. And the very last one, but certainly not least, this is the Enzo Ferrari. And I think I have just a little bit of a scuff right there on it. It's about the only thing wrong with this one. Great detail, and I love how they did these supercar castings. You don't see too many anymore. I mean, they've done like the Koenigsegg, they've done some Lamborghinis. I think they lost their license to Ferrari, Mattel that is. If I remember correctly, I think I read that somewhere. So that is probably why we have not seen any Ferrari castings in a while. So who knows, maybe they're worth a little bit more now since they lost their license. Don't quote me on that, because I could have been incorrect and just read that from somebody that didn't know what they were talking about. But that certainly would explain why we don't see any Ferrari castings anymore. So that's all the ones I picked. I can obviously pick probably dozens more, but, you know, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're all staying safe and doing good. Keep on collecting. See you later.